Man, is it so hard to lose. Anyway.
Never forget.
Title game, Patriots and Broncos. Not everyone can win this game either. Drake Maye and Jarrett Stidham making the start for the Broncos' 5th career start, but his first since week 18 of 2023. And yes, if you hadn't heard this, 749 days ago, early first, he looked great. How about this? Over the top to Marvin Mims Jr., a gain of 52. Broncos inside the 10, and then on 2nd and goal, why not hit Courtland Sutton for a touchdown? Watch this, Stidham. Sutton wide open. Score. Broncos up 7-0. Of note, on both of those plays, did you notice it was Christian Gonzalez who was beaten? Asterisk, just wait. The Patriots offense really struggled in the first. Didn't really do much. Season worst, 12 yards in the first quarter. That's not great. 1 first down. Then this started to happen in the second. Kind of feels like a moment. Broncos going for it. 4th and 1 from the Patriots 14. Stidham's pass nearly picked. The Broncos turn it over. Did the Patriots do something with it? No, they didn't, but the defense was holding. Then 5 minutes left in the half. Broncos 3rd down at their own 33. Stidham pressured. Tries to chest pass that away. Elijah Ponder picks it up, takes it into the end zone. But hold up. Wait a minute. Ruled incomplete. Vrabel's not happy. Look at the red flag. He's got it. Didn't need it because after discussion, the officials changed their call. They ruled it a backward pass, recovered by Ponder, but no touchdown. Patriots still get the ball, and they are in the red zone. 2:15 left in the half. 2nd down. Inside the 10, it's Drake Maye. Toddler style. I do it myself. So we're all tied. 7 for you, 7 for you at the break. In the 3rd quarter, what day is it? This storm is massive because it's now starting to flurry there. Patriots, 3rd and 9 at the Broncos 45. It's Maye again. I do it myself. Keep on going. We'll scramble for 28 yards. Then on a 4th and 1, Patriots are like, no, we're going to keep going for it. Maye trying to find a hole right down the middle. They gave it to him. Sean Payton's like, I think we need to look at that. I mean, can you honestly tell? But remember, the call on the field was 1st down. So the call on the field stands. Patriots kicked a field goal, so it was 10-7. Look at the snow. I mean, honestly, that's nothing compared to what we have here, but they've got the blowers out there to try to clear the field as much as possible for guys like Will Lutz out there with a chance to tie the game with a 46-yard field goal. He did miss a 54-yarder earlier, and that was tipped by Leonard Taylor III. Got his hand up to block it. 2 minutes left in this game, still 10-7. Broncos with another chance on their own 33. Stidham in the snow. Remember when I said Christian Gonzalez had gotten beaten earlier? Didn't get beat that time. Key play, picks it off, and then with 2 minutes to play, Patriots, all they need is a 1st down. Just one. On 3rd and 5, Drake Maye got it. Went the long way around to seal the game. Patriots win 10-7. Mike Vrabel is going back to the Super Bowl.
Snowstorm by the score of 10-7. After a 7-year drought, the Patriots are headed back to the Super Bowl. New England are 1 win away from their 7th NFL title. It's their 12th appearance in the Super Bowl, 4 more than the next closest franchise, which happens to be, I think, us, isn't it? John's been to 5, Peyton went to 2, and Craig Morton went to 1.
We not worried about who went to what. I know who not going this year.
But
we don't care who went to what. I know who not. Matter of fact, hold on before we finish. Hold on.
Okay. Man, here he go with some bull jack. Come on back, man. You ain't in show business. Man, what is this man doing? The Patriots beat the Broncos by the score of 10-7. Drake Maye, 10 of 21. I thought you had that jersey. I was lying.
Hey, don't you say foot or ball tonight. I don't want you to say play off. I don't want you to say super or ball.
Hey, Chad, y'all hear that? Y'all hear? Man, I ain't got that jersey. That jersey don't mean nothing to me.
Do me a favor. Hey, say Cancun on 3. Cancun on 3.
Man, I'm hurt now, Ocho. Don't do that. Don't do that, Ocho.
Hey, nah, listen. Hey, they going to the Super Bowl. I just happen to have a jersey from when I played there. I ain't really do much there, which is why I don't really claim
You got it
actually
framed,
playing there.
so clearly it means something.
Huh? Oh, no, it means something because, no, I ain't framed this. Somebody took it and framed. They gave it to me as a gift, so I kept it. I was like, well, what you send me that for? I ain't do nothing while I was there. I said, well, you was a part
That's
of
the
the
jersey
team.
you wore in the Super Bowl, I bet you. Exactly, because you got it framed.
Yeah, yeah, but hey, that's me though. That's me right there.
The New England Patriots win by the score of 10-7. Drake Maye was 10 of 21, 86 yards. They ran the ball 38 times for $141. They had less than 200 yards of offense. It was look. Both teams had to play in that weather. I don't want to. I'm not going to blame it on the elements because it wasn't like the Patriots were playing in a dome and the Broncos were playing outside. But I will say this: right. I think Sean Payton started to believe his own supply that Jarrett Stidham could win him the game, because if Sean Payton is as smart as I think he is, he looks at that weather forecast and say there's going to be a storm moving in the second half. Points are going to be at a premium. Now, we talk about this all the time, Ocho. We say when you have the momentum, how much separation can you put between you and the team that you have the momentum of?
Yes.
They had all the momentum, and all they had was a 7-point lead. One mistake by Stidham, and now all of a sudden it's a 7-7 ball game. Now you've got to fight. Okay, they get a field goal. It's 10-7. And the Broncos get the ball. I said, and I tweeted, I said, this is the Broncos' best chance. They had them backed up. The guy shanked the ball. They get the ball at the 35-yard line. And they can come away with nothing. Now, it's being reported now that Will Lutz, said that he might have been too close because they couldn't tell the distance between, where the yard line was, because you're supposed to be like 7 yards back. And it was shorter, and the guy got it tipped, and he got blocked. But I don't know why everybody was so confident in Stidham. He was in New England. He was supposed to be Tom Brady's backup. Heir apparent. That didn't happen. He goes to the Raiders. That's a prime opportunity. As a matter of fact, wasn't he there with Josh McDaniel? So the guy that drafted him, Josh McDaniel, when he had him in New England, he had him in New England. Yeah. Had him in the Raiders. Couldn't get nothing out of him. And I think Sean Payton started to believe that. He started to convince himself, because remember, Ocho, I told you, my coach used to tell us all the time, sometimes you got to lie to him, son. He lied. Yeah. Not only did he lie to them, but he lied to himself, because that's the only way I can explain him not taking the 3 points and making it 10-0. Go ahead, Ocho.
He had no choice but to lie to himself. He had to lie. He had to lie to the media during the week. He had to lie to himself and lie to his actual player to give him the confidence that you can do this. Obviously, they didn't get blown out. They didn't get blown out. We needed you just
not turn the ball over.
Do just that big. Well, you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. And what they needed to do is, before that storm came in, we need to get as many points as possible, whether it's 6, whether it's 7, whether it's 3, and extend the lead as much as possible before the storm comes in. Because if you look at the day Drake Maye had today, because of the conditions, because of the elements, even though as a player you have to adapt to whatever comes your way, it was not in the favor of the Patriots at all. Stidham had what? Did he even have over 100 yards?
He was 17 of 31 for 133. Remember, he had that 52-yard, like the second play of the game, third play of the game, to Marvin Mims.
Yeah. I mean
Drake Maye he was 10 of 21 for 86 yards.
86.
And he had a long of 31.
Yeah, he hasn't had a stat line like that. That's the stat line for offensive series for Stidham. For Drake Maye, the way they played offensively this season. And another thing that we need to talk about, I know we had conversations throughout the season. For those of you in the chat, some of you, we talked about the MVP for the NFL this year. Many people said Matt Stafford. Obviously, Patriots fans are those who have watched the second-year player in Drake Maye. Some said Drake Maye deserves it. And after what he's done in completing this season and getting the Patriots to a Super Bowl, and only his second year with Mike Vrabel's first year, I think about some of the teams that Drake May had to beat to even get to the Super Bowl, to even be at this point. Three of the top defenses in the NFL. Drake May, he had to beat the Chargers defense, He had to beat the Chargers defense. Hell, he had to deal with goddamn Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson and that goddamn Houston defense, which is phenomenal. And then obviously tonight or earlier today, the Broncos, who were the number 2 defense in the NFL statistically, and being able to beat those teams back to back, obviously, man, is a tremendous feat in a sense for a quarterback that's in his second year alone. Sometimes you have veteran quarterbacks.
You know, Sean has to know. Sean knows that, okay, you can lie to them, but you can't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
And he lied to himself. He convinced himself that, you know, we got the momentum. Let's go for it. But look, even if you go for it, Ocho, I don't necessarily have a problem that going for it on 4th down. I got a problem with the play selection because you just scored on that.
Right.
You scored on that play where you half rolled it and you hit Cortland Sutton in the back in the end zone. So the one thing you know about the Patriots, especially when they got a very good coach, you're not gonna beat them on the same play twice.
Yeah, no.
And you rolling it into the short side of the field, and you rolling with a guy that ain't got no wheels. He can't run.
But Unc, you got to understand, what do you want Sean Payton to do? You understand the limitations that your quarterback has. You understand that the playbook, as if you had Bo Nix, the playbook changes completely. The offensive play calling changes completely. The things that you can do with Stidham, you can't do with Bo Nix. You've only had a week.
Ocho, I ain't got no noodles. So guess what? I can't make you pasta. So you ain't got Bo Nix. So you got to take that into consideration how you call plays.
And that's why he called the safest plays he could for the quarterback he had at his disposal.
That is Jared Stidham. He's a guy.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. There's nothing special. He has an average arm. He has no speed. He doesn't do anything that you says, you know what? He's a long-term solution. He's not. He does not do anything really well. So, I mean, he get in trouble. What does he do? He retreats. Bro, and then I don't know where he got this shoveling. I mean, how many times did we see? And it cost him. We see him try to shovel the ball to Harvey. We see him try to shovel the ball to the running back. Bro, throw the ball out of bounds. You should not even have been in that situation. But Sean Payton has to know. Jared Stidham is my quarterback. I'm in the AFC Championship game. I'm taking as many points as I can get. I'm not taking any points off the board, Ocho. I'm not. And he's supposed to know. He's supposed to study the weather forecast. I guarantee you Vrabel knew it. I guarantee you Belichick would have known it. Mike Shanahan damn sure would have known it. So if you know that weather is coming in, you take the points. You gotta. You got to. And listen, not only take the points, if you got a defense like you have, if you have a defense like you have, you know the weather's coming in there, most of the time, offensive, you're not going to be able to do much through the goddamn air. And they damn sure not going to run the ball on first of all, the Broncos hadn't been able to run the ball all year. So what makes you think you're going to be able to run it in those conditions? Ocho, do guys wear 7 studs anymore? Guys don't wear 7 studs anymore, do they?
Nah, not really. I don't even know if they have 7 studs in the equipment room anymore because most of the fields are Bermuda grass, and if you don't have Bermuda grass, you have that turf. Yeah. And no matter what the conditions are, the studs that they use now, you're not gonna slip or fall.
Yeah, did you not see everybody slipping and falling?
Oh yeah, I saw him today. But I saw him today. I think that was grass.
Yeah, we got. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's some field turf, but they have real grass with some synthetic sewn in.
Oh, okay, and yeah.
Mims, in conditions like that, the goal ball is not going to be where it normally is. I'm surprised that Ocho, after like 15 yards, you got to look. The ball is not going to travel like it would. It's not going to be 42-4.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy, Unc. It's heavy.
It's stuff like that, Ocho, that just like, bro. But this one's on Sean.
Hey, Unc, can I ask you something? You mad?
No, not really.
You're not hurt?
Because I knew this was going to be the outcome. I tried to tell you. You talk about, you got to have faith. No, I don't got no faith in Jarrett Stidham.
I mean, I would give you false hope. I knew y'all weren't gonna win. I could have told you that.
You can't give me false hope.
I mean, hey, listen, the fact that you even talking football, let alone you shouldn't be able to say foot or ball. You shouldn't be happy. The fact that you even we engaged in this conversation and y'all lost tonight, I'm not even sure why. Matter of fact, you know what? Don't say play or off. Where your Broncos helmet tonight? What happened to your Bronco robe? You were so happy, you were so excited when y'all won last week. I don't want to. What happened? Where's the energy you had?
Ocho, come on, man. Ocho.
Huh? Boy, I'm just saying the Patriots put belt.
Oh, really? 10-7 is belt.
10-7. Yeah. Hey, they gave that Michael Irvin. They gave that Michael Irvin. Huh? What we talking about? But it's okay. It's okay because y'all still got next year. Bo Nix will be back. Most of the players on that defense will be back.
Ocho,
y'all will be all right. But it's gonna be a long time before that.
You never know. You never know. I was fortunate that we lost a heartbreaking game in '96 and then went back to back. But Ocho, you don't know. I mean, think about it. Dan Marino went to that Super Bowl in his second year and never went back again.
Nah, it's hard.
Never went back. You get guys, you get like Joe Montana go to 4 and win. You get Brady that goes. You got Elway that went to 5. You get Jim Kelly went to 4 straight. You get guys like Mahomes. But Aaron Rodgers went to 1 and never went back.
Yeah.
So it ain't no guarantee. Oh, you were so close. Sometimes things just line up in your favor, and you need to take advantage of it. Man, look here. They better be glad. Can you imagine Patrick Mahomes was in this thing again? Everything it lined up. I mean, all the heavy hitters are gone. We're gone.
Yeah, and you know the heavy hitters are gone. Most of them are gone because they didn't play well this season due to injury. Obviously, we saw what happened. Lamar. Turnovers.
Well, look, Lamar doesn't play well in the postseason, so we can't look at him as being an impediment to somebody. They got the big guy the way. Right. That guy in Kansas City, they didn't play well all year long. That is the hurdle that everybody in the AFC was having to get over, not Lamar. And this is not a knock on Lamar. Lamar has been great in the regular season. He's a 2-time league MVP, but Lamar Jackson has not looked like Lamar come postseason. So he's really never been an impediment. He hadn't really stopped Joe Burrow or Mahomes or Josh Allen from getting to where they need to be. With that being said, with Mahomes out, Josh Allen got put out by the Broncos last week, and Joe Burrow and them didn't really have a chance because he got nicked early on. Right. So when things like when the road open up, you got to travel on it.
You got to take advantage of it. Obviously, Buffalo wasn't able to do that. But the thing is, with all these quarterbacks that we are talking about, and you talk about the Joe Marino, Joe Marino. You talk about Dan Marino getting there one time. The difference I think about today's game with all these teams that have those elite quarterbacks, I think those teams will always be in contention every year. Those teams will always have a chance